Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? We're here for a college football playoff quarterfinal collision on EA Sports College Football. It's the Georgia Bulldogs against the SMU Mustangs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. We are excited for this quarterfinal game, and Holly Rowe joins us on the sidelines with some of the key storylines.
Guys, everything is bigger in Texas, and that includes the crowd here today for the Cotton Bowl. It is electric down here on the field. Everybody is energized and ready for this playoff matchup. I can tell you the teams will have to communicate and really lock in because it is dynamic here on the field. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Handoff to the back. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
Again, makes it second and medium. He'll ride the back again here. The gain moves the ball to the 34. Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a third down on the opening drive. They'll try to run for the first down. Oh, he's got open space. Oh, and now he fumbles the ball. Oh, he scooped up. Offense still has it on the run. Touchdown, Mustangs, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
What a fortunate bounce for the offense here. It looks like this ball could be headed the other direction. It's on the ground, and yet it bounces to them. And not only that, it's basically a scoop and score, only for the offense.
So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. The Mustangs will have 1st and 10 here. Handoff running right. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Scanning the field, it's Jennings. Going to try to use his legs here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
A play like that can be so frustrating for a defense because, Chris, it's such a good play by the quarterback. He's able to get what he can get, create a more manageable down and distance, and he gets down and avoids the big hit. As a defense, you would at least love to get a big hit on him outside of the pocket, but they're unable to do so.
So the offense faces 3rd and short from the +26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Movement here from the tight end. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. He escapes the pocket. Looking for a receiver deep middle. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You're rolling to your right like that as a right-handed quarterback. I love the idea of trying to take a shot down the field. You can see it really well. You've got the momentum, and you can throw it accurately moving that direction, but they're just unable to connect.
So on fourth down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. But there is a marker on the field. He just might get another shot at this. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So 1st and 10 for the offense after a costly 4th down penalty on the defense. Gives it to the back. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Jennings. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Well, this becomes just a huge snap for both of these groups. This offense has had success here. First series, they're right down the field. They want this touchdown. Meanwhile, as a defense, if you force them to kick a field goal after they drove the length of the field and put it in the red zone, I think that's a win. Huge 3rd down right here.
Early drama here in this playoff game. It's a 4-point play. They try to convert on 3rd down in the red zone. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. On the move now. Under pressure, just lets it go. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
This offense has got to stay out of these 3rd and long situations. This pass rush is too good, and here, more evidence of that. They get pressure, contact the quarterback as he throws, and now it's 4th down.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Well, we knew they would start out with the run game. This running back has had over 1,500 yards. It's why he was a candidate for the Doak Walker Award. I love his speed and his vision. He's got to get established early if they want to have offensive success today.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. To throw, it's Stockton. Looking for a man deep on the right side. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver. The Bulldogs will line up to punt it away. They'll kick it away here. See if he can make something happen with the return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Here's the second down play. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And this pass is caught and heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Yeah, this is smart. Get this guy going early. He had almost 1,000 yards receiving out on the outside. And the quarterback told us this week he loves throwing the football to him. If they get him established early, I tell you what, they're going to be tough to beat.
On the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Grab down the middle. It's Cooper. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30. And a first down.
I like the decisive decision from the quarterback there. He saw zone defense, got to his completion right away, and moved the chains.
Here's the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so second and 4.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. So it's SMU in front here. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Dropping back. It's Jennings. Looking to scramble. Oh, they've got him for a sack. That'll bring up fourth down.
It's so difficult to present pressure on the quarterback in a short yardage situation, and the defense is able to do it. That's a really nice job by this defensive coordinator and this defensive front getting home on third down.
And it's good right down the middle.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. They call the draw play here. And it's good for a first down to the 36. This
This is one of those plays that doesn't look like it should be tough to defend, but it always ends up being tough to defend. The linebackers have to get back into their pass sets. If it's sold correctly on the offensive side, it puts a lot of pressure on that second level, and here they're just not able to react and get back into those run fits.
Looking to throw it on first down. Pass ball is incomplete, but there's a penalty marker, so let's check out that. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. So the offense comes up now on first down thanks to that costly penalty. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. Sees an opening. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short.
This defense is going to have to change something up here. These safeties are going to have to start driving down on the inside wide receiver. This is just an in route. There's no real deep responsibility. He's got to drive down and break that pass up. If he doesn't, this offense is just going to continue to do this time and time again.
Takes the handoff. It's Frazier. Looks like Georgia will have the first down.
These are the type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like much, right? It's second down, you move the chains, that's all great. But that's the exact type of run that you can play off of later in the game, get to play action pass, and get those safeties down near the line of scrimmage.
Gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
This guy has been one of the best running backs in the country all year long, and Georgia knows all about great running backs. Herschel Walker, Nick Chubb, Todd Gurley, DeAndre Swift, Sony Michel, Noshawn Moreno. This guy is in that lineage, and we'll see if he can lead them to a championship.
To throw, it's Stockton. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done. An important third down attempt for this offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
What a huge play by the defensive back. Looks like it's going to be a first down, and he's able to dislodge that ball, create the incompletion. Now it's fourth down. Again, timing. You got to show up at the right time with physicality. Knocks the ball loose, fourth down.
They need a yard here on fourth down to keep this drive alive. Handoff from the shotgun. He's got room to run. Look out. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a first down with plenty to spare. Strong play by the Bulldogs' elite running back, and that'll make Georgia fans really happy, Joel, when they see an offensive line and a back running behind them doing well in a postseason game. A lot of good memories.
Got to be some of the best memories in college football. Chris, think about the lineage of backs and run game that they've had at Georgia. I think it's probably second to none, all the way back to Herschel, and then you got Gurley and Chubb and Sony Michel. These guys have been elite for so long, and this group is no different. This run game is special.
And nowhere to go there. That defense all over it.
Chris, I've never been a huge fan of the screen pass on first down because the defense is in base defense. Generally speaking, they're ready to defend the run or the pass, and to successfully throw a screen, you've got to get those defensive linemen up the field in an obvious passing situation.
Looking downfield near the end zone. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, Chris, it wasn't technically a pass breakup, but there was nowhere to go if he even caught that. And, in fact, I feel like he was even hearing some of the footsteps. You can kind of understand the drop because the defense was all over him.
Ninth play of the drive coming up. This is a tough third and long. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Lets it go quickly. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's first and goal right there. They continue to feed their reliable wide receiver. Joe, he told us he came to this program to play for a championship, and he's got his opportunity here.
This has just been such a tremendous fit. You come in here, obviously this program wanted to target the wide receiver position and bring someone in to solidify the outside. Meanwhile, he wanted to come in and compete for a championship, get more opportunities and more targets. All of those things have happened.
And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Try here for the extra point. And the PAT makes it a 1-point lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. To throw, it's Jennings. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. That picks up a first down. They'll spot it at the 39.
This is one of my favorite concepts in football. Just a simple tight end drag route. The key is, as a quarterback, you've got to be on time. If you're on time, you allow that tight end to run after the catch.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. First down at 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Just have to secure the catch before you turn upfield. So many times we see on these drag routes, whether it's wide receivers or here, in this case, the tight end, and they take their eyes off of this ball just a little bit too early. Antsy to see their running lane, see where they're turning the football up. Got to secure the catch first.
Using his legs on the scramble. And he goes out of bounds just past midfield.
Well, you get into these big games in the playoff, every first down feels big, and here the opportunity to scramble and move the chains. This is just a terrific job by the quarterback. I've always said, Chris, and it's even more important here in this situation, you've got to be able to scramble for 2, 3, 4 first downs a game, move the chains with your legs as a quarterback, and here he's able to do that.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, what a grab! He goes out of bounds, spotted just short of the 20.
With this tight end, hitting that corner route can be like stealing. He's got the matchup, and he is so good. He is fast, he's big, a good frame, and he's great with the ball in the air. He's got good hands as well. This tight end is a weapon, and the quarterback is using him as such.
And the Mustangs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Gonna run it. It's Green. Look out, he's got space ahead. He goes out of bounds. They'll spot it at the 10.
That's a great run and a big pickup in the RPO, the run-pass option. This defense is going to have to shift their focus. They're clearly too concerned with the passing game. You've got to stop the run first if you're going to have a chance in this game.
Dropping back, it's Jennings. It's the running back in the front. Touchdown, SMU. This offense cannot be stopped.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered, and this this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
And they get set now to try the PAT. Connects on the PAT, so it's a 13-7 game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Quick throw to the left side. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
No. You can't make that throw as a quarterback. The defense is all over that. The eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They know exactly where he's looking, and he's staring at his intended target the entire time. That throw has got to go in a different direction.
On the ground, it's Phillips. They'll tackle him at the 27.
This is a solid job offensively. After that first down play, it puts them behind the chains. Now they're able to get themselves in a position where they've got a manageable third down opportunity. At least as a play caller, now you feel like you've got more at your disposal rather than straight drop back pass.
Offense will try to convert a third and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Back to throw. It's Stockton. Moves out of the pocket. Throws to the tight end. And the ball is picked off. Could take it all the way. Look out, he's in the clear. And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up his offense.
Chris, I think the true measure of a quarterback is not how you're playing when everything's going well, but how quickly can you bounce back from a mistake. And here, interceptions are going to happen, but what does the quarterback do moving forward? How quickly can he get back into rhythm?
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Off the play fake on first down. The receiver makes the grab. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. He's looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Mustangs. That's a big moment here in this playoff game to get points before halftime, knowing the other side is going to get the football to begin the third quarter. Joe, exactly what they were looking for.
Chris, that's exactly right. The last thing that they wanted to do is abort a chance for the opposition to double up and get a late score in the second quarter and then get the ball in the third quarter. This is a tremendous drive to be able to stick the ball in the end zone, then go in at halftime and regroup, look at film, and get a real good cohesive plan for this second half. Because here we go. We got one half of football left to move on in this playoff.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Handoff to the back. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Looking to pass. It's Stockton. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. He's got some space. Look out. Here he goes. They finally bring him down. But what an explosive play that time. Now the Bulldogs signal for their first timeout. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. And that one's straight down the middle. And those 3 points will finish off the first half and take us to halftime. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They get the second half started with their running play. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Looking to throw. It's Stockton. He escapes the pocket. Got some time, now lets it go. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, all game we've seen this defense fly around, and they're doing it again here. Just great contact, great physicality right at the catch point. It has been so difficult for this offense to find open space, create any rhythm. This has been a really tough day.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Contact as he let the ball go. What a catch! They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down.
Wow, what a clutch conversion on 3rd down there. You're trailing in the playoff here in the second half of the game. You've got to keep your offense on the field, and they're able to execute and move the chains. That's a good job for a first down.
Tackle up near midfield at the 48. Gain makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Pass caught down at the 20. He goes out of bounds. They move the ball to the 20. An explosive play for this passing game, and now, Joel, they're suddenly set up in the red zone.
Chris, they've got to capitalize on this drive. Now they've got an opportunity. You got to put this ball into the end zone. Remember, as a quarterback, you got to think touchdown, check down. Be aggressive with the football down the field, but if it's not there, check it down and continue to move forward. You got to be safe with this ball, not put it in harm's way.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a gap. It's Frazier. Has a pass to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Right back in this football game. That's a big score here in the third quarter to try to cut into that deficit. And this is a very different feel now with the defense coming on the field. You get a stop, get the ball back for an offense that's created some momentum.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line. A big chunk gain. More of the same for this offense. The defense still no answer for this running back.
Chris, I certainly thought that they were going to come up with some sort of answer to this run game at halftime, but it doesn't look like they've changed anything schematically. And if they're not going to change, don't change anything from a play call perspective. Keep feeding this back.
Tailback takes the handoff again. They stop him, but it's a first down. They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game. And when you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joe, you love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game. And as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Well, these run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage second and third down opportunities.
Second down after that previous play. They'll hand it off. First down, looking for more now. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. That's a positive sign for this running back. He hasn't really been able to get loose today, but protecting a lead in a postseason game, if you can lean on a guy like this, you feel great.
And, Chris, I didn't think they would be able to build a lead without having success running the football. So the fact that they're in this position is just icing on the cake. Now, if you can get your back going, you can probably close this thing out. He is so good late in the game.
Here comes the handoff. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Well, Chris, it's kind of like rinse and repeat on these sets of downs here. Quality run on first down, move the chains on second and third down, and stay on the field. This line is doing one heck of a job, in particular on first down.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Jennings. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He's hit as he throws it. That's reeled in. It's Smith. He goes out of bounds, spotted just short of the 20.
And there's that connection that we've been expecting to see. That's something on film that really showed up, is this timing of the quarterback and wide receiver. And they haven't really established it yet today until here on 3rd down. That's a good job. Maybe it gets them going here a little bit for the future.
The Mustangs will line up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. He'll hand it off. End zone ahead. Touchdown, SMU. This offense is still clicking.
Well, this is what makes him such a great player is that once he breaks that first level and he gets to the second and third level, he's just so elusive and he's so explosive, and the defense just cannot corral him, and he takes off for a big touchdown. This guy is just electric on the outside. What a great back.
Point after, not right through. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Looks to the left for a quick throw. He makes the grab. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
One play, and they're already past the 40. First and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The gain is 5, so it's second and 5 now.
This defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect the safety to get up near the line of scrimmage.
Now it's second down here. Back to pass. It's Stockton. The pressure's on. Makes the catch downfield. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Well, it's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now, once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
First and 10 play coming up. There's the handoff. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
There are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
First down here for this offense. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. A short completion to the tight end. And following the catch, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Senior offensive lineman. The 8-yard completion makes it second and 2. The opportunity for the play caller here to be a little bit aggressive. And here's the handoff. They bring him down, but that play will set up a first and goal now at the 10.
They are executing exactly what they wanted to, which was control the game on the ground, and they're doing that right down the middle. This offensive line is winning, and I got to tell you, that coaching staff's got to be thrilled with the way they're running it right now.
The Bulldogs trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. And the runner takes off to his right. They bring him down, but not before he gets to the 5-yard line. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Looking to pass. It's Stockton. Launching one to the end zone. The pass is incomplete on the final play of the third quarter. Final quarter coming up. So it's SMU in front here. And as we've reached the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. Now, wasn't alert enough, didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. An exciting start to the quarter here as the offense facing a 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. On the move now. Hit just as he throws the ball. Pass is incomplete, but a penalty marker on the play that should result in a 1st down. The penalty backs the defense up even more. Now 1st and goal from the 1. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the play.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. If you're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
2nd and goal for the offense. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
All right, Chris, down multiple possessions here. I think they've got 2 downs to go for this. It's 3rd down. It's inside the 5. You've got 2 calls. You can run it here. You can go play action. But if you're the head coach, you have to communicate to the offense.
Touchdown, Dogs. This offense really clicking. Set up now for the extra point try. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on 1st down. With 2 safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust.
Breaking tackles and going. He's in the clear. Now here he goes. Touchdown, Mustangs. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground. This has become a really entertaining playoff game. Both offenses back and forth answering each other. Now So which side can execute better here in the second half and come out with a W?
Well, Chris, you call the biggest tennis tournaments in the world. This is one of those great volleys. Back and forth we go. These offenses trading big old forehands from the baseline. And I got to tell you, it just feels like this is going to be an instant classic.
Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. Back to pass. It's Stockton. Took contact on the throw. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? On the run, it's Frazier. An important 9 yards gain there. Brings up just 3rd and 1.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable 3rd down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a 3rd down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Humphreys. Looks like Georgia will have the 1st down.
The comebacks are like puzzles. It happens one piece at a time, and this was a major piece of this puzzle. Had to get the conversion on 3rd down, and they're able to get it. Now they've got to go quickly. Multiple possession deficit. They've got to move fast.
1st down. Looking to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Humphreys.
Gotta go, gotta go. It's fast tempo, it's fast pace. You need the ball twice. You got to get this down the field as quickly as you possibly can. As a quarterback, it's time to start putting the ball in precarious situations. Take some risks, force the ball down the field.
So the completion yields 7 yards. Solid gain to set up 2nd and 3. And the single back takes the handoff. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a 1st down. They lean on the running back to get the 1st down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it. And then allow it to build to something more successful later. Watch for them to get to some run action pass and maybe play action pass to get it down the field here in the next couple of series.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Looking deep down the right side. Pass caught, can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Bulldogs. A huge connection for a touchdown shows the explosiveness of this offense. A lightning strike for 6 points.
I mean, Chris, that was some impressive throw right there. That is a big-time throw. That next-level scout, he's going to be impressed with what he saw right there. Anticipation, driving the football into that open area. Whoa, I tell you what, this guy is playing some ball.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. Working clock with the ground game. He's got the first and still going. They make the tackle, but this running back continues to churn out the yards. What a performance in this playoff game.
This group is so dominant on the ground, and if you got a back like this, why not? Give him the rock, let him churn up these yards. They've been totally dominant at the line of scrimmage and completely controlled this game on the ground.
Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. Takes the handoff. It's Green. Inside the 45. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 10. Touchdown, SMU. Still no answer for this offense.
I always talk about vision and patience from a running back, but there's also this other trait that you've got to have to be a great player, and that's a nose for the end zone. And here he's able to take the football, and he finds the goal line, and he puts it across. Beautiful job. This is why this guy is one of the best players in America.
Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Handoff here from the shotgun. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
To the air, it's Stockton. Looking deep for late game heroics. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
You need a second possession, so you got to go for broke. This ball has got to be thrown aggressively down the field. It needs to get into the end zone quickly.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Quick throw to his receiver. Wide open downfield. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. And the quarterback features the wide receiver has been one of the few bright spots for this offense today. Joe, can he make a play to make up this deficit?
Well, I think he might have to, Chris, because as you suggested, there just isn't much going right for this offense at this point, other than the matchup you've got on the outside. He's creating space. He's been reliable with his hands. That's where you can move the football. You might as well sit right there because that's what's working.
So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back. Looking to make a big play downfield. It's dropped! Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
We normally see this guy make this play, and as a big tight end, you've got to play through contact. You've got to expect that you're going to get contacted right when that ball arrives, and it looked like he was almost surprised. He's got to make that catch.
Lets it fly to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Looking to throw. It's Stockton. Coming after him. Incomplete for a third straight play.
Chris, they can't punt here. They can't guarantee that they get this ball back if they kick it away. So here it is. Here's the game. It's fourth down. Got to convert.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Here comes the rush. Wide open downfield. He'll be ruled down there, but a fourth down conversion with plenty to spare. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running.
These are critical moments in a playoff game. You're down, it's fourth down, you're forced into being aggressive, but Chris, they're able to get the conversion. That is really good execution and maybe something that they can build a little momentum off here in this ball game.
That incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 26. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Looking for the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle made quickly at the 11, but the offense in the red zone now. The Bulldogs use their first timeout. They'll still have 2 available as we approach the end of this game. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for 6. Looking for a red zone touchdown throw, but it's incomplete.
That is a difficult throw, Chris. You're throwing into some tight windows in this position on the field. You just got to be careful with the football. The last thing you want to do is put this ball in harm's way and create a turnover. This quarterback has got to be more careful.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
You quarterbacks out there, when you're throwing the football down the field, you cannot let your eyes track the ball. You've got to keep your eyes on the target. Like shooting a three-pointer, you keep your eyes on the rim. If you keep your eyes on the target, that ball is going to fall perfectly into place. A lot of times when your eyes go up, you tend to overthrow it like we see here.
Looking to scramble. Just trying to get rid of it. Oh, he misfires again. 3 in a row.
Chris, with the clock where it's at, I don't think you can guarantee yourself that next possession. So I think this is it. I think you've got to stay on the field with your offense. Try to execute here, get the first down, and put the ball in the end zone.
Knocks that one right down the middle.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
Kicking team makes the recovery, but a little over-eager. May have touched it before it went 10 yards. Penalty flag is down. Now the coverage seemed a little bit too eager. They have to make sure the ball goes 10 yards. That's a crucial mistake here late in this tight game. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? They're going to run it. Open field ahead. Here he goes. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Mustangs. For the explosive touchdown play by this elite running back. With you coming in, Joel, this was the guy who's going to have to carry this offense. And wow, has he stepped up.
I'm so impressed when we all know who the guy is going to be. He's the focal point of the offense. Guess who knew that? The defense. And yet they still can't stop him. That's how good he is and how good they are in front of him on the O-line. Terrific job by this group. Great game plan, and obviously getting your star going, that's a huge plus.
Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Back to throw. It's Stockton. Looking for a late deep shot. And the catch is made way downfield. That's a big gain, but he could have used that when this football game was still in doubt. And the offense calls time now with 29 seconds remaining. So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Oh, look, he's chucking it deep again. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. It's a quick tackle. Spot the ball at the 11 and a red zone opportunity now. Georgia has moved into the red zone. And looking to throw now on first down. Moves out of the pocket. And it's picked off in the end zone. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee.